People will 100% be drooling over this. A Russian woman is facing federal charges after being accused of acting as a Russian agent. Her goal? Infiltrate political organizations in the US. Maria Butina allegedly worked for a high-level official in the Kremlin. FYI, in the US, if you're acting as an agent of the Russian government, you are required by law to disclose it. It is kind of a big deal. So the Justice Department was like, no can do, Miss Butina. There was chaos at a Missouri lake when a tourist duckboat capsized, killing at least 17 of the 31 passengers. A duckboat is one of those vehicles that can be in land and water. 9 victims had the same last name, including 4 children. Officials are now looking into whether the life jacket situation, the actual boat, and the actions of the crew. Nicaragua is in crisis, and some citizens are actually worried that it will turn into another Venezuela. Let me back up. A few months ago, the government announced it was making cuts to its social security program. People were not having it and started protesting. President Daniel Ortega reversed the cuts. However, he started cracking down on protesters hard. So hard that hundreds of Nicaraguans have been killed. One of the most known attacks were against students who sought refuge at a church in the country's capital. The attack left 2 people dead. International organizations have called for an end to the violence, and the OAS asked to have the 2021 elections moved forward to March 2019. After their first meeting, Russian President Vladimir Putin and President Trump were like, we kind of like it. So now a plan is in the works for a second one. Trump has asked his national security advisor to extend an invite to Putin for a fall meeting in Washington, D.C. In a tweet, Trump called the recent summit a great success, with an exception. The real enemy of the people, the fake news media. By the way, that face in the upcoming issue of Time magazine, that face that you can't quite decipher but looks so familiar, is basically Trump and Putin's baby. Or morphed images of the 2 leaders. But I'd like to think it's their baby. Apple's competition is getting stronger and stronger as the market value of Amazon reached $900 billion for the first time last Wednesday. The cost? This year's Prime Day, which was the biggest sales event it's ever had. Apple's market value is $935 billion, so it's getting kind of close. You're welcome.